Remember the good old days when computers just did what you told them? You wrote the code, they executed it perfectly. Well, things have gotten a lot more interesting and sometimes a little confusing with artificial intelligence. Today, let's break down the difference between AI programming and that traditional way of doing things. Ready to get your tech geek on? AI might seem like magic, but it's got three main ingredients. First, data. AI is a hungry beast, gobbling up tons of data to learn and improve. That includes training data, validation data. Now we can think of data itself in three separate categories. There is training data that helps the model learn, then there's validation data which tunes the model, and then we have test data that assesses the model's performance. And for the best results, we'll want that data to come from diverse data sets, which hopefully enables the system to generalize its learning to new and unseen data. Second, algorithms. These are the secret recipes AI uses to think. Machine learning algorithms, they learn and make predictions and decisions without explicit programming. Reinforcement learning. Algorithms that enables an agent to learn behavior by performing functions and receiving punishments and rewards based on their correctness. Both they let AI find patterns and learn from experience. Then compute power. All the thinking takes serious power. AI loves specialized computer chips for crunching numbers and data super fast. Traditional programming is different from AI. In traditional programming, the programmer needs to write very clear instructions called rules. The computer has to follow these rules exactly, no matter what. We use logic like, if this happens, then do that, to tell the computer what to do in different situations. We have to write all of this by hand. This is like following a recipe. The computer does each step in order to get the result we want. This works well for simple problems with clear solutions. But imagine trying to write rules for recognizing a cat in a picture. There are too many possibilities. That's where AI is much better. Let's talk about a big difference between AI and traditional programming, how stable they are and how easy they are to grow. And we'll start with number one, that's stability and scalability. Traditional programs are very stable. Once you write the code and fix any mistakes, it will always do the same thing. But this comes at a cost. To make a traditional program handle more tasks, you need to write a lot more code. AI programs are easier to scale, that means making them handle bigger or more complex jobs. They can learn automatically, so you don't have to write new code for every situation. However, AI isn't as stable. Sometimes the results may change or be unpredictable. Number two, control and transparency. Traditional programs give you total control. You understand every line of code. If something goes wrong, you can find the problem. AI systems are much harder to understand. It's like they think for themselves. We know what goes in and what comes out, but how they decide can be a mystery. This can be a problem in areas like healthcare or money, where it's important to know why a decision was made. Luckily, scientists are working on explainable AI to make things clearer. And then finally, number three, there's learning and data handling. Traditional programs are picky about data. They like everything neat and organized. If you want to teach them something new, you have to add information by hand. AI programs are the opposite. They love all kinds of data, even messy things like pictures, videos, or everyday language. And you know what is the best part? They can keep learning and getting better over time without a programmer having to change their code. Let's talk about some real-life examples to see where each type of programming shines. Traditional programming, perfect for precision. Need a calculator that always gives the right answer? Traffic lights that follow a reliable pattern to keep traffic flowing safely? Robots on an assembly line that build the exact same car over and over? These are all jobs where traditional programming is the best tool. It's predictable and always follows the rules you set. On the other hand, AI tackling the tricky stuff. Now, imagine trying to write instructions for a computer to recognize your cat in a photo. Your cat could be sitting, curled up, or even hiding behind a chair. Traditional programming would struggle. But AI is perfect for this. It can learn from lots of cat pictures to figure out what makes a cat a cat. What about translating an entire book from one language to another? That needs more than just word-for-word changes. AI can understand the meaning and style of the writing. Or imagine trying to spot tricky credit card fraud. AI can look at huge amounts of data and find patterns that a human might miss. Finally, I could say AI isn't taking over, but it's a powerful tool alongside traditional coding. As AI gets more sophisticated, it's exciting and a little mind-bending to imagine what we can build. The future will likely be a cool mix of both approaches. The trick is knowing when to use the right tool for the job. Did this help you understand AI programming a bit better? Let me know in the comments. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe for more tech breakdowns. Until next time, keep on coding and keep those AIs in check.